Yeah. Sound like some AZ shit. What? Count up that low. Count up that low. Nigga, count up that low. That's just what I do. Count up that low, nigga. What? Count up that low. Count up that low. Nah, count up that low. Count up that low. Nah, black on black beans, young niggas salute. Nah, go Cuban links, just rapping my roots. Nah, blood, sweat, and tears, just squeezing my fruits. Nah, top of my game, and what's up with you? Nah, pop at you lames, cause I'm sucker proof. Look, don't play no games, boy, I'm busted proof. Can't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. You a fucking fraud, I'm the fucking truth. I went solo on that ass, I think I'm fucking Snoop. Solo in this game, I'm like fuck the group. Solo in my SLB is like fuck the road.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Edward, back with another episode of Commas and Culture. And today I got a special treat for you guys. As you can see, I'm in a different atmosphere, different zone. You know, I'm in the whip. Sun's sleeping right now, and I figured I had something on my mind I wanted to get off to you guys, something that I think will really be helpful for the new trader, the underdog, those just trying to make it in the Forex market. You got to be careful because there's a lot of predators out there, you know what I mean? People trying to prey on you, prey on your pockets, because at the end of the day, we're in such an attractive industry. We're in an industry where income potential is unlimited. So a lot of us realize this coming into the game, and we get so attracted to it. You know, we get so intoxicated and drunken by the idea of what's possible in the market. And, you know, people aren't in love with the grind. People aren't in love with, what it takes, but they're in love with the reward. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people will go online, market themselves in a sort of way, and have ulterior motives. Me personally, of course I have a brand. It's still kind of growing. I have my paid group and I have my free group, but I'm also in other groups as well. And I notice things with certain people, being in the game for so long, almost 9 years now, how people flex, how other traders flex, how they present themselves in public spaces. And right away, I can smell a scammer when I see one, you know what I mean? Being in the game for so long, you didn't see it all. And I just want to go over a few different things, a few different red flags you can kind of notice when you're in these public spaces, when you're in these chats, or when you're online, when you're on social media, so that you could tell the real from the fake and the fake from the real. So the title of this video is Forex Scammers, How to Smell a Scammer, right? So the first thing I want to talk about is one of the first characteristics you'll notice with these scammers that they never post losses, right? How many times have you guys been in a chat or been in a group space where, day after day, week after week, these guys post some profits, but they never losing. They never post their losses. Even some of the big guys, some of the big mainstream guys. And that's why a lot of them are under heat. I don't want to name any names, but like the big guys with hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of followers, because they don't be posting losses. Nobody trades and has 100% win rate. First of all, anybody advertising saying they have a 90, 95, 100% win rate is bullshit. If they did, then they wouldn't be trying to sell you a course for $5,000, right? So they never mention losses. They only post losses. They only show wins. Another thing that's important that you want to see if somebody's valid, if you're going to take their service, whether it's signals or education, is make sure, they have some record of the P&L. You want to see, again, profits and losses, whether it's daily, weekly, monthly. You want to see a few P&Ls to know that, okay, this person is averaging more wins than they do losses. Because a lot of times it may look like the person's winning all the time. That's not the case. So that's number one. Now, right now, personally in this group that I'm in, this is something we noticed firsthand. Some of you guys watching this video know exactly who I'm talking about. Some of you guys that aren't in the group, maybe you've seen it somewhere else. But another thing is, they never post any analytics. They just post the trade afterwards. A lot of these trading platforms, for example, MetaTrader, can be easily manipulated. If you own the white page to MetaTrader, you could pay a few $1,000s on the white page and be able to change everything on MetaTrader. So I'm gonna get to that in a second. But if you never post any analytics to how you got to the end result, how do we know you're valid? Are you that greedy to where you don't want to show us anything about your strategy to how you're profitable that you won't even post a chart is so confusing to me, where, you know, somebody can post they're making $10,000-$20,000 a day, $30,000, $50,000 a week, and never post a chart. We want to see analytics. We want to see if then, and not just analytics and technical analysis, but we want to see it before the actual move plays out. You know, if you're in a lot of these groups, these trading groups, like what I do, and you see me do it now on YouTube all the time, is I post my analysis before and after, and you guys get to see more transparency into how I trade, what actually goes on in the market, if you pay attention to the videos, if you pay attention to analysis. Now, going back to saying not everybody's attracted to that. Nobody really cares about that, but that's where the money is made, you know, through the work, through the technical analysis. It's not just about the profits and shit. These videos that I'm posting, if you look down at my page, that's what's gonna get you there. So the technical analysis, they never mention key areas. They never show progression through the trade. They never show the trade grow, whether you're going to show the trade at maybe a drawdown first, because a lot of times the market might not go right into profit. You know, if you're looking at a trader and they're always in the blue, again, they don't have any sort of drawdown, they don't show any progression through the trade, that's another red flag. So technical analysis, progression through the trade, post and pre-market analysis is a red flag. If the lack of that is a red flag, and you should probably run the other way, right? So another thing is, as we talked about briefly before, is only showing trades on MetaTrader. Now, MetaTrader is starting to become a little bit dated because a lot of companies are losing their licensing to it. You could only trade it with a few brokers. But the main thing why MetaTrader as a platform is not bad, but what's bad is how easy manipulated it can be. For a few $1,000s, you can purchase the white pages and have access to the back end to where you can control and manipulate all of MetaTrader. Now, I still use MetaTrader for certain things. I have a signal group that it links to Telegram, and I can link it easily with MetaTrader to post my signals out. So I still use MetaTrader, but I also post on my DXtrade. I'm also posting on my Trade Locker and TradingView. So I have multiple platforms that I'm trading on. These other platforms are a lot more difficult to manipulate. So I advise, when you're looking at other traders for advice or other traders for services, see what type of platforms they're trading on. Are they just only trading on MetaTrader? Because nowadays, especially nowadays, there's very few brokers, if you're in the US at least, that will allow you to trade on MetaTrader, right? And again, if they are, make sure they have that P&L. You want to see that P&L. You know, how are they doing on a daily basis? Have they, you know, what type of losses are they taking? So that's one thing to look out for. You know, how heavy are they trading on MetaTrader, right? Now, the next thing I want to talk about, the next red flag is, can you cross-reference their results? Can you cross-reference their trades between multiple platforms? Like, for example, right? You know, does this person have an Instagram? Does this person have a YouTube? Does this person have a Telegram? Do they have multiple social medias that you can confirm their viability in the markets to whether they're a consistently profitable trader? I'll tell you what, most scammers, the average scammers, they want to be low key. They're not going to be on Instagram. They're not going to give you your Instagram or their FX book or multiple platforms for you to follow on them, because they know you're going to catch them scamming. And other people, once they catch on, they're going to be posting on their social media too, or talking about that person on social media too. So, you know, if they have a YouTube or if they have an Instagram, you know, it's eventually going to catch up with them. So you want to see whether this person has been valid, how long they've been valid across social media, because that's a great way to go back and basically see the trading history, their growth, and also see who other people that could potentially be their students, and get actual, you know, testimonials as to whether this person is valid or not. You know, these people sometimes will offer services. They don't have a website, they don't have any source of social media, and they don't have anybody that you could talk to and, you know, kind of communicate with as a testimonial. So making sure you're cross-referencing their history and their online presence through multiple platforms to see that they're a valid person, a valid trader. Now, the last thing we briefly touched on, but I just want to talk on a little bit more, is it's okay to have a service, you know, it's okay to, you know, charge people for signals or charge people for a course. But if you're a profitable trader, right, why are you, unless you're like Warren Buffett, or unless you have that sort of demand for your services in the market where you have hundreds or thousands of customers saying, yes, this person transformed my trading career, there's no reason you should be charging thousands of dollars for your service. If you're asking somebody $500 a month or $1,000 or $5,000, I've heard somebody gave somebody $6,000 to invest. Why are you, I don't know what type of service, maybe you're just flipping the money, but if you are making $50,000 a month already, right? Or if you're making $50,000 for the week, you know, like some of these guys are claiming, crazy numbers. Why are you charging so much for your other services? Do you really need that money, or are you really just that greedy? You know, that to me is a red flag. To charge that sort of amount with no skin in the game, no face, no track record, that's crazy. That's out of pocket. So those are the red flags you want to look out for when, you know, you're looking for services, looking for advice in the market. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys. There's others, but those are just some of the main ones that you could easily just use common sense and be like, okay, you know, is this person even posting losses? Is this person posting analysis? Has this person have any sort of track record that I could go and look on, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. I got some more content coming for you guys. I know some of you guys are missing the more entertaining type of content. A lot of the videos I've been posting have been more technical analysis, because I'm really trying to give you guys value. You know, a lot of traders, they just, you know, show you one thing, you know, the day in the life shit. All that shit is cool. You know, I could post a day in the life shit, show you guys driving my different cars and go in these restaurants and shit, but that's really not going to give you any value. I'm trying to mix it both, because this channel is called Commas and Culture. It's about both. Don't get it twisted. It is about the way we live, the culture, but also I want to show you guys how to get the commas. So I'm trying to gear my channel a little bit towards more the financial education, the daily analysis, and then every now and then we'll break it up, do some other videos. If you like the content, if you want to support your boy, make sure you like and subscribe. Again, I got a free Telegram channel down. Link is down in the description. I'll at you guys later. Peace.